15 years ago, my dad vanished without a word. No fight, no explanation, just gone. One day, he was complaining about weak coffee. The next, his side of the closet was empty. My mom and I were left to struggle. I was 13. Fast forward to last week. I'm 28, own a bakery, and have built a life I love. Then, out of nowhere, my dad walks in like he just ran to the store. He looks older, worn down, and has the audacity to smile and say, "Hey, kiddo." I froze. He started rambling about how proud he was, how he always knew I'd succeed. And then, he drops the real reason he's here. He thinks he deserves a cut of my business because we're family. I couldn't believe it. The man who abandoned us now wanted a share of what I built? I told him he had no right to anything in my life. He got defensive, saying I wouldn't even exist without him, that blood is thicker than water. Then he stormed out. That night, my mom finally told me the truth. He left to escape dangerous people. He had been involved in illegal dealings, and disappearing was his way of protecting us. But if he cared, why hadn't he checked in for 15 years? I needed answers. After digging into his past, I made a chilling discovery. He hadn't just vanished. He had a whole new family, a wife, a son, and now? They were in financial ruin. Bankruptcy, legal trouble, the works. Suddenly, his return made sense. He wasn't back for me. He needed money. When I confronted him, he exploded, calling me ungrateful. Then he made a real threat. If I didn't help him, he'd find another way. That's when I knew I had to protect myself. I got a lawyer and found out he had already tried to list my bakery as an asset for a loan using forged documents. Furious, I confronted him face to face with the evidence. His smugness vanished. He tried to guilt-trip me, but I shut him down. Then came the final blow. He got arrested. Turns out I wasn't the only one he tried to scam. A former associate had filed fraud charges, and the evidence I collected sealed the deal. For years, I wondered if I wasn't enough to make him stay. Now I see him for who he really is, a selfish, manipulative man who only shows up when he needs something. Family isn't about blood. It's about who shows up when it matters. And my dad? He made his choice 15 years ago. I'm finally at peace with that.